All right, Pisces or Pisces cross watcher. You guys can reverse this if you need to. I'm hearing a song about, is it like In Sync? I do cherish you. That's what I'm hearing for this message. I do cherish you. No, it's not. It's by 98 degrees. 98 could be specific here, like the number 98 or year 98. Hold on, wait, 98 degrees. There could also be something here to do with someone liking shit really cold or really hot. And that could be anything. It could be their living environment, their workspace, how they sleep at night. You know, someone may prefer it really cold in the house, but they like to be bundled up in a bunch of blankets like a little Eskimo. Maybe someone prefers it very hot because, well, money, right? Saves on the bills. We just shut everything off. We shut everything off. And then we bundle up in the wintertime. We just don't put the heat on. We don't put the air on in the summer or something like that. We'll just stuff our clothes with ice and our orifices. Oh, so a little freaky in there. I just did Libra's message. Don't get me started. You may want to watch Libra's message. That was crazy. Someone was up in heat in that one. Oh, there we go. Heat, high heat. Some of y'all could just be in an environment, or if it's not you, someone around you that's in an environment or will be in an environment in the near future or currently are that is uncomfortably cold or uncomfortably hot, where it just gets a little bit like, you know. Anyway, 98 degrees. I do cherish you. Is that the lyrics? Okay. Well, I don't know. Let's look up the lyrics though. I do cherish you. All that I am, all that I'll be, everything in this world, all that I'll ever need is in your eyes shining at me. Okay. If anyone's in a relationship here, good to know. You guys are staying together. I mean, unless one person doesn't want to stay with someone here. You could have someone holding on for dear life, or it could even be an ex that's holding on for dear life and one person's like, no, let me go. Let me go. You know how you get caught on something? Like you get, like this shirt gets caught on shit because it's got all these like frilly things right here. You see that? It's like a distressed shirt. I love them. But baby, let me tell you, when I go places, this shit gets caught on doorknobs, everything. My hair. I roll my hair up in my windows. I sit on my hair. That's why I'm not even sitting back on my chair or I'd be this far away. But when my hair gets caught on shit. So I don't know. Somebody doesn't want to get, unless that's the case, you got two people who are going to stay together. If there's been any issues, people are going to try to work it out. Maybe there's been lying problems or money issues, and there's been a lot of fighting, and there's been infidelity before. It doesn't matter. We've got two people that are working it out. But why does it feel in some instances like one person here is only convincing themselves that they're okay with working it out, but really they'd rather be with someone else? Now, that is not for everybody, and please don't put it in your head if that's not your situation. Because some it's not. You know, some, you've got people here, look at the song. I mean, I heard it out of nowhere. In fact, I didn't really know where I was going to go with your message, and I heard this song out of nowhere. I don't listen to 98 Degrees. I haven't heard them since when they first came out. I mean, I haven't. Like, the circle is standing out to me here, too. A lot of circles. Lots of circles. Does circle mean anything here? Something to do with a circle? Maybe you guys will know what that means. Circle. Or the circle could just be the ring. Like, when I make a commitment, I make a commitment to you, baby. I'm not going anywhere. Okay? If you're single here, this is someone saying, I would marry you. Like, I would marry you. I would marry you, but I'm married. Oh my God, you hear that outside? I would marry you, but I'm married. Or I would be with you, but I'm working on doing what I got over here. Or I wish I would have married you. Or I would marry you now if you'd marry me. Or I will never marry again, but I would consider marrying you. I don't know. There's a million ways this could go. Shining at me when you smile, I can feel all my passion unfolding. Your hand brushes mine and 1,000 sensations seduce me because I cherish you. For the rest of my life, you don't have to think twice. I will love you still from the depths of my soul. It's beyond my control. I can't help it. Like, I can't help it. You could even have somebody who's like, you got it bad when you're on the phone. Damn, these are old songs, taking me back, throwbacks over here. Yeah, someone who's really romantic. I don't know, I'm getting mixed messages. Some of you, this individual, or you, if it's reversed, is like, nothing will ever tear us apart. I don't give a shit. We will keep renewing our vows, or we should renew our vows, or we will keep staying together. I don't care what happens. I don't care what life throws at us. When I said I do, I meant it forever. I don't care what we go through. Hopefully both people feel the same, because I don't know why. I feel like one person's kind of like, yeah, me too, baby, but it's like crosses count. And then some, it's here where somebody's in a relationship, staying with that person, but they actually are in love with you, vice versa. Can't help it, feels the pull, try to make it work where they're at, but it's getting to the point where it's probably not working very well for them because they really want to be with you. So I don't know what's going to happen there. Or maybe we could have two people who are single here, and it's like, look, I said I would never do this again, I would never want anybody again, but here I do, you know? I do. Yeah. I can't help it. Or, yeah, it could be someone's ex also, like, I can't help but still want you. Like, you're still mine or something. I don't know. This can go a million ways. Either way, someone's dead set that they love someone, that they can't help it either. But is everybody on the same page here? Because why do I keep wanting to say that? I don't know. And in some situations, I feel more than two people, you know? Didn't know where I was going till the day I found you. Could bump into each other. Or if this has already happened, it could be like they were scrolling and then they found you. Or they were driving. They were driving and then boom, there you were. I don't know, maybe you were going somewhere. Or I don't know. Or they picked you up. Or they picked up on your signal. They picked up on your scent like an animal. Watch Aries messages because they've been getting shit about animals. Or they were a driver and you needed somewhere to go and they're just like, can't help it. I don't know what this is. Like, keep hearing you drive me crazy. What's up with all these old songs from like the 90s and stuff, you know? Because I hear that, isn't it like Britney Spears? You drive me crazy. You may have even lived near each other before. Because didn't they live near each other in the movie? You drive me crazy? Weren't they like neighbors? How you opened my life to a new paradise in a world torn by change. Still with it. Now, some of you don't live close to each other. I'm getting a lot of messages here. Till my dying day. I've waited so long to say this to you. If you're asking, do I love you this much? I do. Someone may be doing something that's like, I don't know, maybe they're gonna like prove it. I don't know. I guess my question would be to you, what would someone have to do to prove it? If you're asking, do I love you this much? I do. Or do I feel it this much? Okay, let's say it's a complete stranger. No history whatsoever. And someone just kind of interested in you. Vice versa. They may prove it by adjustments. We'll call it adjustments. Adjustments that they are not only willing to make, but that they make. They make. To be able to fit you in their life. It's like when you're pregnant, right? When you're pregnant and you nest. Something to do with nest. You're going to be seeing birds nest. Pay attention to the bird's nest, whatever that means. Literal bird's nest. You're going to be seeing them more than one. And I'm getting that very clearly right now. Maybe you've already been seeing them and now you're going to be like, oh, I just saw a bird's nest the other day. There's one outside my house. Anyway, you know how you start nesting when a mama is getting ready for her baby? She will get the nursery ready and she'll wash all the clothes and she'll organize everything and get her hospital bag ready and she'll nest. You know, it's actually really cute. It's adorable. Women do that. Animals do it. Here we go with the animal reference again. But it's beautiful. I think that's beautiful. I think birth is beautiful. In fact, I hated being pregnant. I fucking hated being pregnant. I'm not a good pregnant person, but I loved birth because I'm a fucking masochist. I loved birth. Like, I was so excited when I went into labor, and I enjoyed laboring at home. Like, I enjoyed going into labor until I couldn't handle it anymore and then going to the hospital and pushing the baby out. I enjoyed pushing the baby out. Like, I'm not fucking kidding, guys. I enjoyed it. I watched both my labors in a mirror, all of it. Watched my butthole turn inside out, literally turn like it was blowing a bubble. Like big old bubble yum. You know, when we're kids, we eat too many bubble yums at one time because it's just delicious and then we swallow it and we're not supposed to. I did that. And like the zebra bubble gum, It's like, it looked like a bubble yum. TMI, the fuck? What is this? I don't know. Is somebody here like, I'm going to prove to you how much I love you. I'm going to put a baby in it. I'm going to prove to you how much I love you. Like, I'm going to let you meet my child. And I don't let anyone meet my fucking child. Or I don't let anyone meet my children. Or I don't date because I don't want anybody in my kids' lives. Or that my kid's life or something. I'm going to prove to you how much I, you know, something like that. Or, I don't know. Someone's going to prove it. Someone here is going to prove it. What was I talking about? Buttholes and birth and all that? Oh, yeah. Preparing for it. Someone's going to make adjustments. Thank you. Full circle here. Coming around. Do it around town. SpongeBob. Some do a SpongeBob SquarePants. Or doing the circles on it. Somebody likes to go in circles on it or something. Circles. Circle. Wind it up. And or corkscrew. Someone likes wine or wine. Doja Cat. There's a song called like Wine on You. Anyways. So yeah, someone's going to make adjustments here, unless it's you making adjustments to, you know. I do sense somebody rather romantic here though, you know. I do. Like whatever you like, I'm gonna get it for you. I am gonna get it for you. I'm gonna do it for you. Whatever I'm going to. If you're already in a relationship, someone's like, I want to marry you. If you're already married, I want to stay married to you. If y'all have had issues, I want to work on it. It's worth it to me, you know. I don't know, do you feel the same? Some of you do. Some of you, unless it's reversed, you know. Some of you do, some of you don't. You may be in love with someone else. I don't know. It could be like, you know. Anyway. I do cherish you from the depths of my soul. Let's see if there's any one thing that really stands out to me here. I don't want to get lost in a fairy tale here. Some of you, this is actually beautiful. But I want to put that to the side for a minute, okay? I want to be honest. Some of you, if it's not you in a relationship with someone, in a marriage with someone, it's someone on the outside of you who is in a relationship with someone, or they have someone who wants them back and they're trying hard, or they're with somebody married. Did I already say that? I don't know. But someone here is with someone where the person wants to work it out, can get back together or stay together, and the other person is doing it, but they don't really want that person anymore. They may love them because children and all, or we've already been together, we have history, but I actually want you. Now that I've met you, I want you. It's almost giving a bit of like, I can't help who I love, although it's wrong. Or, you know, it's like almost giving a little love at first sight. That's what I feel. It's giving a little love at first sight, and like somebody will get hurt here if someone follows through with what they're feeling. And what makes it hard is because who they're with or who they were with that's still trying so hard to get back together and be sweet, that person is like basically making it very difficult for this individual, and they're not trying to. They just really don't want this person to leave them, or they don't want this person to not get back with them or something. It depends on if they're with them still or not. Meanwhile, this person, unless this is you going through this, is wanting you. And then for a whole different collective of Pisces or cross-watcher, their marriage, the relationship, the whatever is fine. Two people are equally in love. They feel the same thing. They're married, staying married, getting married, about to have babies, have more babies, renew their license, move in together, whatever it is, you know, advancing the relationship. But for the majority, what I feel in this one is like a almost like type of forbidden. Yeah, and you may want to watch Sleeper's Message. But that one was very sexual, so I just want to make sure somebody here is, like, what do they really want? What do they want, you know? Now, if there's two single people here, you could have someone, unless it's you, I'll say it's you, just to make it easier. But you could reverse this, or it could be you and another person. Y'all could marry each other. Somebody's been married before, and they are like, fuck marriage, period. Fuck relationships, period. Fuck it all. Genuinely give no fucks about it at all. I don't. I feel nothing I feel nothing. I'm not even sort of excited about it. If that's anybody's story here, it's like, well, that's what they think until, well, they meet you, and it's going to be very hard to keep that, will stay away from you, or for you to stay away from them, or for both of you to stay away from each other. I do feel like someone's found it hard to kind of stay away from you, but they've been able to, but I think that it's been hard, or vice versa, or this will happen if it hasn't already, and it's because someone's been hurt, like time and time again, not just once, guys. It wasn't just like one bad divorce. Let's say they were never married. It wasn't just one bad relationship, or maybe it was, but several times they were betrayed, several times they were fucked over, several times they were, you know, I'm talking to the point where people may have even had NDEs, like near-death experiences, from the stress, from the whatever. I mean, to where they thought, I don't like even want to be on this fucking godforsaken planet anymore. Like, someone's been through a lot of shit. So that's another way this could go. And it's like, now I'm feeling these feelings for you, or I could, you know, if this hasn't happened yet, and it's like, what do I do with it? You know, happy, we could talk about happy all day, but someone's also like a very down-to-earth type, and they're thinking, yeah, but, you know, happy is an emotion. It's an emotion. I could wake up happy as fuck, and then 2 hours into my day, somebody cuts me off at the red light, and find out I have a bill due that I didn't even know about, but I ended up having to pay for this over here that I didn't have enough for, and then there was a family emergency, and I lost someone, and, you know, I'm not real happy right fucking now. So happy is an emotion, and it doesn't last. It comes and goes, and that's okay. But someone's very aware of emotions and very aware of feelings, and doesn't just get like hung up on things like that. And so that could be another group of you, someone you're dealing with, unless it's you. And it's like, yeah, that would be nice and all, but whatever. Not that someone can't be happy, and I'm not saying anyone here is cynical. I'm just saying someone may have a hard time kind of, no matter how they feel, or no matter how the other feels for them, they may have a hard time letting them in. So if anyone's had a hard time letting you in, you may have thought they were not interested, or letting you back in. Vice versa. It's so confusing. You may have thought someone wasn't interested, but it's not true. Either they had someone, or they had someone that wouldn't let them go, or both. They have an ex that wouldn't let them go, or they felt stuck due to children, or life in general, or they may have felt it for you too. They may currently still feel it for you, but you would never fucking know, because they are like, it's almost very hard for someone to believe that someone could love them this way, because they've probably heard it all of it. I'm not saying they're perfect. This person might have been, I don't know how they were before. It doesn't matter, because how they are now is they just are very guarded. Unless it's you, I'm going to sneeze. That's what I'm getting. I have to pee. TMI. Yeah. So, there's that. I'm thinking of piercings right now. Someone wants to get more piercings, or loves piercings, may prefer piercings over tattoos. They they express, or they release pain, they release emotional pain through physical pain. This individual, unless it's you, unless you both do it. Maybe you're both really tatted, or both really pierced, or something like that. There's something to do with, you know, if this person could bloodlet, they'd probably bloodlet, unless they already have in their own way, you know what I mean? I mean, this person can tend to be they can be dark as well, but that doesn't mean they can't love. And it doesn't mean that they don't understand love and understand this life. This life is dark. It is. Yes, it is. And it's beautiful, but it's beautifully tragic. I mean, that's the truth. You know? And the last thing I want to say is some of you may have an all-out stalker here. I know that's like, that. You see why I said it at the very end? Because that's for probably 2 of you watching this video, but maybe somebody either you talked to before, slept with before, flirted with before, somebody with 4 and the floor. I don't know. And maybe the floor level of something, a hotel. Anyways, and they, they're like obsessing about you a bit, and they like think that they're in love with you. They think you're the one, and that you could be with someone, they could be with someone, you could both be with someone, or maybe you're both single, either way. And they will not stop. They were like, you may have someone who's crazy about you, and they like watch you all the time, they check up on you all the time, and they still like, they're dead set that you and them should be together, but it was like a one night type thing, or a one time type thing, or you didn't really you weren't really. And they are 98 degrees of hot and bothered for you, baby. All right, for real. It's beyond my control. I can't stop it from the depths of my soul. Like, they may even think that you're they're like, I'm not getting into that. You know, the spiritual terms. They may really be convinced that you are. You may be telling someone no, like outright, like, no, I'm not feeling it. Or maybe your whole actions are telling someone you're not interested because you don't return their, I don't know. And in their mind, they're just doing that because they're playing hard to get, or because they're the runner. And it's like, no, I'm doing it because I'm not feeling it at all. Like, I'm actually not, though. You know, some of you may run from somebody because you're like, oh my God, this person's vagina or dick done ran off their body and is chasing me across the parking lot. You hear? She's wanting in this room right now. Kitty, kitty? Kitty, kitty, kitty? She wants in the door. Not by my hair, my chinny chin chin. So she'll meow and she'll meow until I let her ass in. Right? That's what someone here is like, ooh, you done laid it on them and now they can't get enough. Son of a... Well, hopefully no one gets violent. All right, guys. Thank you for being here with me, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.